Hello everyone, it's Lurgs here. Welcome to my channel, and today how to replace the battery on a Vespa GTS. Now this should be the same for all GTS models, GTS 125, 200, 250 and 300. And what you're going to need is you're going to need your brand new battery. Make sure it's compatible and it's the correct one. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, quite a large one for the battery, and a tamper-proof bit to get the battery cover off. Right, so here is the Vespa GTS here, and the battery is underneath this cover here. So take your tamper-proof bit and then take this cover off by going anti-clockwise, obviously. There's a link above now about the Vespa tyre pressures that you need on your modern Vespa. So let's take this cover off. And there is the battery there. So I'm just going to go around the other side. And what you need is you need a large Phillips screwdriver, and you need to remove the negative and the positive terminals from the battery. Now once you've taken one of these off, make sure you wrap it in a rag because you don't want to get a short and any sparks flying. So as soon as you've removed one of those, just wrap it up so it's nice and safe. There's a link above now about how to tighten your Vespa mirrors. Okay, so that's the negative terminal off. So I'm just going to wrap that up so it's nice and safe. And then I'm going to remove the positive one. Again, I'm going to wrap that up because you do not want that to short and blow your fuses. Talking of fuses, there's a link above now about the fuse box location on your Vespa GTS and how to check those fuses. Now this battery here has got a cover on it just to stop it moving about. Again, this is a Phillips head, so just undo that at each end. This one at this end is slightly awkward to get to. It's at a bit of an angle. To just remove that. And then that cover just lifts off. Once you've got that cover off, we're now ready to remove the battery. Now really this is a two-handed job, but obviously I'm filming and I'm going to lift it out with one hand. There we go. Brilliant stuff. Make sure you take that to your local recycling centre. Do not put that in the bin, whatever you do. And the battery just sits in that plastic container there. Just give it a visual check, make sure there's no problems. That container actually lifts out so you can check the chassis underneath. And before we fit the new battery, we're just going to stop for a quick cup of tea. Oh, right, so here is the brand new battery here. So we just need to get that in. Make sure you put it the right way round. There's a link above now about the coolant check on your Vespa and topping up the coolant. Okay, so that battery is in. Take the terminals out of your rags and get those back on. Tighten them up manually first before you put the electric screwdriver on because you don't want to damage the threads. I always do it very gently first until it catches. Then put your battery cover back in. This can only go one way round. Again, tighten the screws up slowly first. Once you've got a bite on, then you can use your electric screwdriver. There's a link above now about checking your radiator fan on your Vespa, making sure that it works correctly because you do not want your engine to overheat. Okay, so we've got that battery cover back on, nice and tight. Now we just need to put the cover back on. So just do this with your hand to start with and then just tighten it up with your ratchet at the end. You don't need to over tighten this. So there we go. Let's just start it up. Make sure it's all working. Oh, that is superb. I think we better go for a quick ride actually. Why not? Out on the open road. Lovely, beautiful sunny day. Quiet roads, which is very rare. If you found that Vespa GTS video useful, please subscribe by pressing this subscribe button down in the right hand corner. And if you'd like to select any other videos around here, that would be really cool. I really do appreciate you visiting my channel, guys and girls. and be sure to hit that bell notification tab.